Hey everybody, hope your day's going well. We are back with Taylor Swift, Peter, and this one got recommended quite often on the Robin reaction. So we'll see what it's about. That one really spoke to me. So let's see if this one does as well. Looking forward to it. Let's jump in.
Forgive me, Peter, my lost fearless leader, in closets like cedar, preserved from when we were just kids. Is it something I did? The goddess of timing once found us beguiling. She said she was trying. Peter, was she lying? My ribs get the feeling she did.
Ugh.
And I didn't wanna calm down. I thought it was just goodbye for now.
Wow. I really like her singing on that last two lines there. That really got me. Just the way it flowed and the way she used her voice there. Beautiful. Peter, my lost fears leader. So, this may be like an analogy to Peter Pan. Because he was the leader at once. And closet, also the rhyming. Lost fearless leader, and then cedar, and then when we were, see what you did there, when we were just kids, and cedar closets, it's like a strong wood, like you want to protect something, put it in, like we want to be protective of something. Preserved from when we were just kids, like that's the Peter Pan story about kids that don't want to grow up, really. The goddess of timing once found us beguiling. She said she was trying, Peter, she was lying. Oh, and my ribs get the feeling she did. So that means that it comes from your gut. It comes from inside, when she's saying it in a different way, but I just feel it deep down inside. My ribs get the feeling she did. And I didn't want to come down like with the pixie dust almost, when you fly and then you have to come down. Eventually, on your pink cloud, you have to descend. And I thought it was just goodbye for now. But apparently that suggests that it wasn't goodbye for now. It was just goodbye. Ugh. I love that she picks these themes to explore relationships and other issues. And I really like that a lot when artists do that and really, push their pen. And it's amazing. I need to hear that last two lines again, man. That was beautiful.
And I didn't wanna calm down. I thought it was just goodbye for now. You said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Words from the mouths of babes, promises, oceans deep, but never to keep. Never to keep.
Wow. I love the air in her voice here too. And like that extra breathiness in her delivery. And this is again to the story of Peter Pan. Like, what does he do? He says to Wendy, I'm going to grow up and I'm going to come back for you. He never did. In the book and the epilogue, he does, but then it's with the kids. And I believe that Robin Williams film did that, right? Hook. Yeah, Peter Pan, man. He was he a villain? Was he a hero? It could be argued. Definitely could be argued. Yeah, I love the story of Peter Pan. It always spoke to me. So when she comes with this, of course I'm gonna love it. You said you're gonna grow up and you were gonna come find me. Words from the mouths of babes, like again with the Peter Pan story, don't want to grow up. Babes, childlike innocence, naivete. We were too young and we say things, sometimes when we're young and we have our first love. You know, in my case, of course, I'm still with her. And I might be the exception, but you know, you say things, oh, we're gonna do this and this, we're gonna have babies, we're gonna grow old together, and then 2 months later you're done and the summer love is over. That happens to a lot of people, I would imagine, but she says it, you know, so promises oceans deep, but never to keep. Wow. Come on. Man. That's just, it's heartbreaking.
Never to keep. Are you still a mind reader, a natural scene stealer? I've heard great things, Peter, but life was always easier on you than it was on me. And sometimes it gets me when crossing your jet stream. We both did the best we could do underneath the same moon in different galaxies. And I didn't wanna hang around. We said it was just goodbye for now. You said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Words from the mouths of babes, promises, oceans deep, but never to keep. Never to keep.
Wow. Bringing me down with this one. Are you still a mind reader? Natural scene stealer. Also, I love the tight rhyming there. I heard great things, Peter, but life is always easier. That one's a stretch, maybe, on you. You know, we don't know that. It seems that way sometimes. Sometimes, oh, my pain seems worse than yours, or your life seems, you know, that's perspective and it's relative. But yeah, Peter Pan did have that, like, almost, he knew what was going on, which is, so that's still great, sticking to the theme here. A natural scene stealer. Ooh, I don't know who she's talking about in this one. Is it the same guy from The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived? Is it him or is it somebody else? Or, and also here, then it was sometimes it gets me when crossing your jet stream, like flying a jet, but also we fly in Peter Pan. I guess they use different type of flight systems. When you have a bit of money, you can do that. Hey, I would do it. Yo, don't get it twisted. Nah, man, we'll stick to coach. We'll stick to economy. I'm not that tall, so I don't need the leg room. We both did the best we could do underneath the same moon in different galaxies. Like, we're still worlds apart. We were close to each other, but we're not really close. I didn't want to hang around, like almost in orbit. I didn't want to hang around you. We said it was just goodbye for now again. And also, again, that you said you were going to grow up and come find me. Like, hey, boys, we need some more time to grow up, I guess. Maybe that's why I love Peter Pan so much, you know. But I did have to grow up pretty fast since I was a kid. And maybe I got stuck in that, but I had to grow up fast at the same time. So maybe I'm trying to relive that childhood as much as I can that I didn't have. Yo, therapy session over. Let's continue.
Never to keep. And I won't confess that I waited, but I let the lamp burn as the men masqueraded. I hoped you'd return with your feet on the ground. Tell me all that you've learned, 'cause love's never lost when perspective is earned. And you said you'd come and get me, but you were 25 and the shelf life of those fantasies is expired. Lost to the Lost Boys chapter of your life. Forgive me, Peter, please know that I tried to who sits by the window has turned out the light.
Wow, that was powerful.
You said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up. You said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up. You said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Words from the mouths of babes, promises, oceans deep, but never to keep.
Hey, that's another great one. Definitely one that I vibe with. So yeah, the people who recommended it on that video were correct. And now that I think, Hook, the movie, was not when he came after her kids. That's the second animated film, right? So I got it twisted over there, maybe. So some people might already be in the comments. You were wrong. Wait till you watch the whole video. I confess to my sins. But she said, I won't confess that I waited. And in that same sentence, she still suggests that she waited. That's great. That's awesome. But I let the lamp burn. So she kept the light on. She kept the door open, the lamp at the window there that she comes back to at the end. Like in the like in the book, like in the animated film, like the lamp by the window, you're looking out the window. Is he gonna come back or not? As the men masqueraded, I hoped you'd return. Ooh, like masquerade, like, and also in the candle flame. What do you get in a lamp? You get shadows, right? Like in the story. And shadows, what do? You hide things in shadows. But she hoped he would return with your feet on the ground, like you grow up. Be a little more grounded. Tell me all that you learned in the time that we were apart, because love's never lost when perspective is earned. But I guess that didn't happen. You said you'd come and get me, but you were 25, and the shelf life of those fantasies has expired. Lost to the Lost Boys chapter of your life. Again, the reference to Peter Pan, the Lost Boys. Yeah, sometimes I don't know, at that time, maybe you want to live your life and go out with the boys and be stupid or something, and do, I can understand that too, man. I can understand it. I'm not sure what the situation was, but I can understand that feeling if you feel the need that you need to get that out. But if you promise to come back, but we all know life gets in the way, and old promises, they get stale, and you start to forget them, and you meet new people. I don't know. It happens. But the line that really got to me there, and she set it up really good too. She set it up really good. Forgive me, Peter. Please know that I tried to hold on to the days when you were mine. We keep holding on to that. But the woman who sits by the window has turned out the light. That's a great line there, especially when she set it up that way and throughout the song. This is really like the punchline of the song, the final line, the ending chapter of the song. Like, it's such a powerful image, because we were babes, we were children, we didn't grow up, but then suddenly there's a woman sitting by that window, like Wendy in the story. She got older, and Peter Pan was still young. Such a heartbreaking story, right? When you see that, you're rooting for them, and then you see that epilogue, you read the epilogue, and like, oh no, man, she lived her life, and he got stuck in the same things. Like what happens in life sometimes. Some people advance in their lives, they grow up, they grow as a person, and when you've grown, you look back at the people that you left behind. You're still doing the same things. You're still going out drinking each night and boozing and doing that while, I advanced my career, advanced my personal life, and I got healthy and stuff. And then like, I leveled up almost. It's like I leveled up and you still down there, Again, everybody's different. I can't judge it. It is what it is, but it's a great song with very, very powerful imagery. Wow, I talked a lot. Yo, these Taylor songs get me going, yo. Come on. I love that. I love that. I love to talk about these stuff, especially when you push the pen. She pushed the pen so far and it inspires other people to do the same or create other things, or, you know, just opens up the conversation. Love it. Great song. Great singing in this one. Really, I love the delivery. Yeah. Up to the next one. Thanks a lot for being here. Have a great day. Peace.